Ladies and gentlemen, serving as our Master of Ceremonies again this year is Benefit Auction Specialist and 2019 PATH International Veterinarian of the Year, Doc Breen. Howdy, Doc!
Thank you, Stephanie, and welcome everyone. We're going to have some fun, illuminate what HELP is all about, and raise some much-needed funding to continue HELP's programs and scholarships. Our goal tonight is $25,000. Let's take a moment to send our special thanks to all of our sponsors who have made this event and evening possible. Also, a huge thanks to John Phelps Photography and Kara May Photography and Graphics for their amazing work and generous support of Horsepower. Just a reminder that we have an online auction that's running through tomorrow at 7 p.m. Be sure to jump on there and bid on some fantastic items. And here's how to bid. Later on, we will have a live auction featuring some of Dr. Bo Whitaker's artwork and a one-week stay at a vacation condo in Park City, Utah. Dr. Whitaker is not only a talented and devoted veterinarian, but also a gifted artist. This will be an incredible opportunity to acquire some of his fine artwork. Tonight, we are asking you to join us to support HELP's mission to help those with physical, emotional, and cognitive challenges grow in strength and independence through personalized activities in partnership with the horse. Those activities include therapeutic riding, equine-assisted learning, equine-facilitated psychotherapy. In addition, we're raising funds for Phoebe's Scholarship Fund, which helps riders who can't otherwise afford our unique programs. And remember, here's how to bid on the online auction. And now let's hear from HELP's Executive Director, Stephanie Powell.
Thanks, Doc. So, it's been such a great evening already, just getting started. Everyone has been so generous in their online auction bids. There's some amazing virtual and live experiences, handmade items, and more. I want to give a special shout out to our Horsepower Committee. We had such a great time at last year's inaugural event, celebrating our 35th anniversary of empowering lives, one hoofbeat at a time, and we were so looking forward to celebrating our 36th anniversary with everyone in person again this year. The committee has worked tirelessly in the past few months to change this event to virtual, and we want to thank everyone for their incredible support and flexibility. Just like riding a horse, if you try to predict what's going to happen, you may end up in the dirt. We have all learned to adapt and enjoy the ride with our incredible friends, volunteers, staff, donors, and more. Also, especially just for tonight, any donation of $500 or above this evening, Erin, with White Coat Disinfecting Services, will donate an at-home disinfecting treatment in the Austin area. Also, some amazing other fun opportunities to involve yourself with us tonight. So, usually at our events, we have a fun photo booth from Amethyst Star Ventures. This year, they've had to adapt as well and have a virtual photo booth available for you. So you can either send a picture to the number on the screen or scan the QR code and take the picture with the frame already. Remember to post with the hashtag #HelpMasquerade so we can see your fun pictures.
All right. Thank you, Stephanie. And thank you for the amazing things that you accomplish with the riders and the horse. Who do we have here? What is going on with Bubbles?
So Bubbles decided to join us this evening, and he wants to get in on the masquerade action.
Well, welcome, Bubbles. We're glad you're here.
We love that he even gets in the spirit with his hat. So you guys stay tuned. We are going to bring Bubbles back with some amazing, fun costume for him for our masquerade.
All right. We are looking forward to that. Thank you all for supporting therapeutic riding, which provides physical, emotional, and social benefits to the rider in a safe and caring environment. Physically, the three-dimensional motion of the horse provides the rider hip, back, and core action. Riding relaxes and strengthens muscles as well as improves body tone, posture, balance, joint mobility, and coordination. I'm honored to introduce our keynote speaker, Sandra D. Robinson. Being extremely shy and growing up in a steel town in western Pennsylvania, Sandra D. was an unlikely candidate for a successful Hollywood acting career. She is still grateful for the turn of events that led her at 17 to the Miss USA pageant and then on to star in several daytime and many primetime shows. She is the founder of Charisma on Camera Presentation Training and Charismatic Cowgirl Leadership Training, and the author of Impact, Secrets to Powerful Personal Presence. In recent years, the media has labeled her the Charisma Coach, stemming from her success as a coach for entrepreneurs, authors, and celebrities around the world to help them get what they desire in life by naturally stepping into their most powerful self. Ladies and gentlemen, Sandra D. Robinson.
Hey, I'm Sandra D. Robinson. I'm a leadership and communication coach. This is actually the best coach that I have standing next to me right now. Horses are amazing, and I have the privilege of having my portion of what I do as equine assisted. So that means that I get to watch people be transformed with the honesty and the presentness of a horse. That is one of the reasons why help is so important. What Stephanie Powell and all these people are doing there is just phenomenal. I have seen transformations that are so deep and fast and truthful. And that's the thing about horses, that they are 100% truthful. That's it. You can't argue with them. They're telling you how you show up, and they're showing you how you can change it. They help you to feel supported. They're just amazing animals. And I know that there's science behind it for sure, but it certainly feels like magic. You know what isn't magic is the ability to pay for horses. I can tell you firsthand, they are not inexpensive. So the work that they do there at Help really is benefited greatly by people like you that are able to share whatever they can and support what they are doing. They're amazing, the results are amazing, and the horses, of course, are amazing. But we need you to be amazing and step up and just support with whatever you can. Every little bit helps.
Right there, just gets.
Thank you, Sandra, for that powerful message. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is live auction time. We have two prints from Dr. Whitaker, and Stephanie has them here. Steph, tell us about the artwork.
Thanks, Doc. So you guys, both of these pieces from Dr. Whitaker, so generously donated, are on the Giclée prints on canvas with a gallery wrap. Blue is a 20 by 16 oil and acrylic painting. This is the only painting Dr. Whitaker has ever done. Captive Audience is 18 by 24 graphite pencil. This is the same horse, Frenchman's Fabulous, that's portrayed in the painting. He's a breeding stallion that stands at Brazos Valley Equine Hospital. This is a drawing of him gazing out of his stall window at the mares in the pasture.
These are perfect additions to your collection, or a great start to your collection. We are auctioning choice of these prints, which means the winning bidder has their choice of which one they want. We can also offer both to the winning bidder if they choose both for 2 times the money, or twice what the winning bid is. If the winning bidder only wants one, then the backup bidder will have an option on the remaining print at their high bid price. If they pass on that opportunity, we will auction the remaining piece. So remember, folks, this is choice. You get the choice of which one you want, or you can take both if you're the winning bidder. You can bid by texting your name and your bid amount to the number shown on the screen, 361-857-7398. And remember, we need your name and bid amount. Stephanie or one of the staff members will contact the winning bidders after this event for collection and pickup. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start the auction. There is a little bit of a delay, an electronics delay, so bear with us. We're going to get them sold. Here we go. On the prints, I have an opening bid of $300. $300 bid, now 4. $300 bid and a 4 and a 4. $300 bid and a 4. I'm watching the screen. $300 bid, now 4. Get on in there, folks. Hit those donate buttons. $300 bid, now 4. I know some of you out there want some of Dr. Whitaker's artwork.
Just make sure you text us your name and the bid so that we can get that rocking and rolling and lock these in. Your choice of either of these two prints is what you are bidding and winning on right now. So
$300 bid.
Text that number.
All right. 300, now 4. $300 bid, now 4. Who will give me 4? $300 bid, now 4. You get your choice. Get your choice, either blue or captive audience. The captive audience, I'm trying to decide if he's the captive audience or if those mares are the captive audience. 300, now 4. $300 bid, now 4. $300 bid, and a 4, and a 4, and a 4. $300 bid, and a 4. We don't have any bidders there. $300 bid, now 4. $300 bid, and a 4, and a 4, and a 4. $300 bid, and a 4.
We got the number back up on the screen for you. Just make sure, text your name and that bid amount into 361-857-7398.
Let's take 50. 300, now half. $300 bid, now 50. $300 bid, now 50, now 50. We've got solid $300 bids looking for 50. $300 bid, now 50. $300 bid, now 50, now 50, now 50. You able to buy them at 50? $300 bid, now 50. Come on in there, folks. 300, now 50. 300, now 50. All right. We may leave the auction open on these two prints. We will leave it open. We don't have any bids coming in at the moment. Everything is up.
We'll give you a minute to get to your phones and get that phone number plugged in. Let's see if we can put that back up on the screen, because I know there's a couple of you out there that have been waiting on these prints.
Absolutely. I know at least one family that wants to add to their collection. $300 bid, we're looking for 50. $300 bid, now 50. You're not going to find them anywhere else, and you're certainly not going to find them anywhere else for that price. $300 bid, now 50. 300, now 50. Ladies and gentlemen, last year we sold one graphite print for $1,000. So that's what we're shooting for tonight. We're at 300, looking for 50. $300 bid, looking for 50. All right, Stephanie, we can leave it open for a while and move on to Park City if you would like. What do you think?
I think so. I think we can leave that open. I have a feeling that maybe a couple people might be finishing their supper and need to get their phones pulled out and really truly see these prints. Take a minute to look at them.
That sounds good. Our next item is Park City, Utah. Stephanie, tell us about that great vacation package.
Awesome. Thanks, Doc. So, you guys, you really want to get in on this one. This is a unique summer week in July of 2021 at the Canyons. The unit sleeps 6, has 2 full bathrooms, a full kitchen, TV, granite countertops, free wireless internet, hot tubs, a heated indoor and outdoor pool, 24-hour gym, full service farm, and 2 fabulous restaurants. Nearby, you can enjoy 300 miles of mountain biking trails, some of the best hiking in the West, and beautiful lakes, whitewater rafting, fishing, horseback riding, kayaking, golfing, and so much more. You can also visit Robert Redford's Sundance Resort nearby and hike to Stewart Falls or explore the National Monument Cave, Timpanogos. If you begin to long for a city atmosphere, Salt Lake City is only about a half hour away. And if for some reason that week in July in 2021 doesn't work for you, because we're all wondering what's happening next year, a summer week in 2022 can also be arranged. So get ready, pull out those phones, and be ready to text your name and bid amount to 361-857-7398.
All right, let's start at 500. Now, this is a week's vacation at the Canyons in Park City, Utah. If you're not familiar with it, if that description wasn't enticing enough, Google the Canyons at Park City, Utah. Let's start at 500. $500 bid where? 500 on the week's vacation at Park City, Utah. We are giving the electronics gremlin a little bit of grace tonight to give them time to get our bids in. 500, now 6. Thank you, Judith. 500, now 6. $500 bid, now 6, $500 bid, now 6 to 6 to 6, $500 bid, now 6, $500 bid, now 6. At least I know now that the electronics are working.
They're
500
working.
now 6. Jump in there. You won't find this vacation for this price anytime, anywhere. 500 now 6. It is an amazing place. Park City, Utah. Think about being in Utah in July instead of Texas in July.
Absolutely. And we just heard tonight from a new friend of ours that their last trip to Park City, Utah was a life-changing trip. Not just to the canyons, not just this experience with this specific condo, but just to Park City alone. So definitely pull out your phones, get those texts in to 361-857-7398 with your name and your bid amount, and you get to go to Park City, Utah with all of these amazing experiences in 2021.
All right, Cindy, I have your bid. I was asking for 6. I'm going to take 600. 600 now 7. $600 bid now 7. Judith, get back in there. 600 now 7. $600 bid now 7. $600 bid now 7. 600 now 7. All it takes is 2 people to have an auction. We've got 2 folks that want to go to Park City. 600 now 7. $600 bid now 7. 600 now 7. 650. I will take 650. Mickey's in at 650. Now 7.
Go, Mickey.
Judith is at 7.
Come on, Judith.
6. Okay.
Cindy, I know how much you love to go
Mickey,
hiking.
We're in at 650. I'm asking for 7. Judith, you were late on the 630. We're already at 650, asking for 7. Jump back in there. 700. Thank you, ma'am. I have 700 now, 7.5. $700 bid now, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, $700 bid now, 7.5, 7.5. Right,
and we know there's a delay in getting out to you guys and getting these texts coming back in. So we're hanging in there.
$700 bid now, half. 700 now, 750. 750. We're at about not quite half price. We're at 700. 700 now, 7.5. 7.5. 7.5, $750.
This is a steal, you guys. The value of this trip alone is up to $1,600. You can take 5 of your friends. There's 6 of you that fit in this condo with all these amazing amenities. Check out the view from this condo bedroom. If we can, thank you for getting back to that slide. It is absolutely stunning. Horseback riding, kayaking, beautiful views. So name and your bid amount. We're up to $750. Don't miss out on this.
700. We're looking for 7.5. 700 now, 750. 700 now, half. $700 bid now, half. 750. There you go. Now 800.
Woo!
800. Judith, wouldn't you rather have an $800 vacation than a $700 vacation? 750 now 8. 750 now 8. $750 bid now 8. Now 8. Now 8. $750 bid now 8. 750 now 8. 750 now 8. 750 now 8. I've got 750 at Mickey. Another 750 came in late with no name. 75.45. You need to be 800. 750. Mickey's at 750. I need 800. 750 now 8. $750 bid now 8. It is Park City, Utah, folks. Cool, crisp mountain air, fishing, kayaking.
Not Texas summer.
Or you can sit on the porch and sip your coffee. 800. Thank you. 800 now 8.5. $800 bid now 8.5. 800 now 8.5. 800 now 8.5. Oh, think about it. Close your eyes. Just imagine what it smells like there. Crisp mountain air, beautiful mountains, hiking, kayaking. I'm at 800 looking for 8.5. Fly fishing, 800 now 8.5.
And this could be that week in July 2021. Or if that doesn't work for you, we can also switch it to a summer week in July 2022. So Get in on there, guys. We know that summer plans are a little iffy for some people right now, and just lock it in. Text in your name and your bid amount to that number on the screen, 361-857-7398.
We're at 800, looking for 8.5. 800 now, 8.5. We're going to have to wind it up. 800 now, 8.5. 800 now, 8.5. Cindy, get back in there. Here's your opportunity. 800 now, 8.5. 8.5, going once. 800 now, 8.5. 800 now, 8.5. Text those buttons. Going twice. 800 now, 8.5. 8.5. Final call. $800 bid. Now 8.5. All in. All done.
Give it a minute. Give it a second. We're going to give them a second. Wait for those gremlins to come in. Where we at?
We're at 800, looking for 8.5.
Hit send. Don't worry about it. Just hit send. It's a steal at this amount, you guys.
800 now, 8.5. 800 now, 8.5. I checked with your husband. He said, bid whatever you want. Whatever you would like is fine. 800 now, 8.5. He said, go ahead and do it. 800 now, 8.5.
Horseback riding in the summer with 5-year friends.
8.5. Thank you very much. 8.5 now,
Woo!
9. 8.5 now, 9. 8.5 now, 9 to 9 to 9. 8.5 now, 9. 8.5 now, 9 to 9 to 9. New bidder, new horse in the race. 8.5 now, 9. 8.5 now, 9. 8.5 now, 9.
Thank you,
Y'all
thank you.
are catching on how this is done. 8.5 now, 9. 9. Thank you, Adrian. 900 now, 9.5. $900 bid now, 9.5. 8.5 9 now, 9.5. $900 bid now, 9.5. Don't let it slip away. 900 now, 9.5. We're at the brink. 900 now, 9.5.
That $50 is like part of a night sitting in that hot tub or that heated indoor-outdoor pool.
That's true. It's one steak, 50
Just
bucks.
add it in.
900 now, 9.5. 900 now, 9.5. 9.5. 900 now, 9.5. All in. 900 now, 9.5. All done. Going once. 900 now, 9.5. Going twice. 900 now, 9.5. Final call. 900 now, 9.5.
Make sure to hit send. We're going to give it a countdown here. If you're waiting, typing it in, we'll give you a few more seconds.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Wait.
1.5.
All right.
1. Sold. $900. Adrian,
Woo!
thank you very much.
Thank you,
Enjoy your
Adrian.
vacation. Thank you. At this time, I have the privilege of introducing Caitlin Admire, the president of the Board of Directors for Help. Caitlin has faithfully served as board president and regular lesson volunteer since March of 2018. Caitlin, thank you for your volunteer service and devotion to help. You are making a difference.
Thanks, Doc. Hello, everyone. I am Caitlin Admire, board president here at HELP. And on behalf of the board, I want to say thank you so much for joining us and for all of your past, present, and future support of horse-empowered learning programs. We suspended in-person programs back in March, but with a little creativity, we have been able to provide successful virtual tele-horse lessons to our clients from the safety of their homes. We have been able to make it through this trying time with a lot of support, and as of a couple weeks ago, we have started to slowly get back in the saddle with our first phase of in-person lessons. It has been so great to see the life come back to the farm with clients and volunteers with their masks and social distancing, of course. The horses and the farm cat Puma have missed all of you just as much as we did. Another change for us this year is, of course, the pivoting of this event, our annual horsepower fundraiser, to a virtual format. And we've had tons of fun coming up with ways to make the event a great representation of help, and we hope you're enjoying the evening so far. We have certainly had an unusual year, but through it all, our focus has remained centered on our mission, providing unique programs and customized experiences for each and every one of our riders. What you get when you mix a determined rider, a special horse, a team of dedicated volunteers, and a talented and thoughtful leader is nothing short of miraculous. We are excited to have you here with us tonight and to be able to share our organization with all of you. Help is truly a special place that leaves a mark on each and every person who drives through those gates, and we hope this next video will bring a little bit of that Help magic into your homes this evening.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Powell, the Executive Director here at HELP, Horse-Empowered Learning Programs. I'm excited to welcome you to Horsepower 2020, the Masquerade for HELP. Thank you for joining us tonight. HELP began in 1984 as a small pilot program in a rented barn just outside of Austin. Peggy Haker and a few passionate supporters had the dream of changing the lives of people with disabilities through the unique partnership with horses and horseback riding. Every day, our clients work with our dedicated volunteers and loving equine partners. Whether they're riding Gentle Misty, bonding with Bubbles, or exploring our arena, barn, or 5-acre sensory wilderness trail, all of our riders, volunteers, and horses come together to bond, heal, and grow. Equine-assisted learning and psychotherapy are other programs that we offer for those who benefit more from the lessons that the horses teach us through connection and nonverbal communication. Every day we see small wins, and sometimes big wins, that grow smiles, confidence, and healing. With the guidance of a PATH International certified instructor, our riders and volunteers connect and learn through a safe and meaningful environment.
Shire and I have had Augie involved with HELP for 20 years. He really enjoys it. He gets very excited about coming out and riding because it's quite a bonding between the horse and the rider. I would encourage any parents that are
HELP is more than an organization. It's a family for everyone involved. Over the years, HELP has seen hundreds of lives changed by their experiences here. From the riders and the parents and families, volunteers and the instructors, everyone is changed by these amazing creatures who care not about your disability or your past, but meet you right where you are every day today and carry you forward into each new moment. When I joined HELP in 2014, I never imagined what lessons I'd learned, the people I'd meet, and the friendships I'd gained. The past 6 years has been an incredible journey of ups and downs and learning a lot along the way. We could take up the entire hour tonight just listing the names of people who have shared their knowledge, leadership, and support to help get us where we are today. Please know that you are all in our hearts and are owed our deepest gratitude. The facility has changed, the herd has changed, and our program has grown beyond what we could have imagined, and that's only because of you. HELP has always been a place of healing for those who enter our gates, and it certainly is for me. HELP has had a lot of changes over the years, as you've seen, and the growth around our area has brought so many clients and volunteers through our gate. Our simple brown gate, tucked away from the road on East Howard Lane, helps everyone leave the world outside and breathe in the healing nature of our 20 acres. It's only with your support that our horses and riders can continue their lessons for as long as needed. Scholarships, course sponsorships, and monthly giving are all ways to help. We invite you to visit, volunteer, and donate so we can continue to lift up and empower lives one hoofbeat at a time for years to come. We're excited to have you along with us during this chapter, celebrating our 36th anniversary of empowering lives through therapeutic horsemanship, and are looking forward to having you walk on alongside us in 2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your participation tonight. This next portion of the program is traditionally called the paddle raise. But tonight, since this is a virtual event, you will donate by clicking the donation levels on the right side of your screen and following the prompts. We're calling it Mount Up and Walk On. These donations are 100% tax deductible. We are giving together. It's been said that if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go together. Together, we can make sure that HELP's programs, horses, and benefits go far by donating much needed funds. Now, more than ever, HELP needs your help. I'm going to name several levels of giving, but we're asking you to give what is meaningful to you, and you can insert your donation on the donation page. Our first level is $2,400, which helps us cover the cost of one of our special horses for an entire year, including all feed, hay, vet, supplement, and daily care. If you're interested in sponsoring a specific horse, contact us today. A donation of $2,400 also covers 100% of the cost of a rider's scholarship for weekly lessons for 6 months. Let us know which you prefer. Otherwise, it can be a general donation. We've talked about the physical benefits of therapeutic riding. In addition to those, there are emotional benefits. Contact with horses and horsemanship training provides a non-competitive setting for learning. New abilities, self-discipline, and improved concentration build self-confidence and emotional well-being. Participation in our programs can also foster a foundation of trust and emotional connection between both animals and humans alike. And thank you for your donations. Our next level is the $1,000 level, which will help us maintain our facility. Also, your donation of $1,000 can provide up to 6 months of scholarship funding for a rider and semi-private lessons. It can cover the cost of 8 round bales, which feeds the whole herd for 2 months. And remember, this is 100% tax deductible. One day you're going to say either, I wish I had, or I'm glad I did. I wish I had, or I'm glad I did. Who will donate at the $1,000 level? Thank you for those donations. The donations are coming in. Thank you. Our next level is $500. This buys a new saddle to meet the ever-changing needs of our horses and riders. It can take care of the whole herd's hooves for one farrier visit. That occurs every 6 weeks. It covers the cost of 4 round bales, which feeds the herd for a month, or it can provide supplies for repairing one of our horse sheds. We've talked about the physical and emotional benefits of therapeutic horsemanship. There are also social benefits to the participant as well. Horseback riding nurtures a positive self-image. Riders may, for the first time in their lives, experience some independence and a sense of being part of a team. It is an opportunity for them to interact with other students and their team, building relationships that will further enhance their positive self-image. Who will donate at the $500 level tonight? Thank you for your donations. Our next level is $250. This can cover one horse's annual vet visit, including vaccines and dental care, or it feeds our whole herd their grain for a month, or it covers the cost of 2 round bales, which feeds 2 horses for a month. Please donate now. Challenges are what make life interesting. Overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. We are asking for your partnership tonight to help our clients, our horses, and our staff with the challenges that they face daily. You can make a difference in their lives by donating tonight. Who will donate at the $250 level? Our next level is $100. Your generous support of $100 helps cover the cost of 2 new helmets for our riders, or the monthly joint support medication for our older horses. It could cover the cost of new programs, lesson supplies for growing rider skills, or to attend a local horse show for a day. While the world is most uncertain, one thing is certain. Help is and will continue to do the work to save, change, and improve lives. Those of you viewing tonight are parents and grandparents, godparents, aunts, uncles, siblings, and neighbors. Is there anything more satisfying than watching a child, especially a child with special needs, reach an unexpected milestone? Your contributions will pave the way for those special moments that you will hold near and dear in your hearts. Who will donate at the $100 level? Thank you for your donations. Our next level is $50, which covers the cost of a new helmet to fit our many diverse riders, or feed and grain for 1 horse for a month, or 1 horse's hoof care, which happens every 6 weeks. Individual commitment to a group effort. That's what makes a teamwork, a company work, a society work, a civilization work. Vince Lombardi said that. Your individual commitment tonight is needed and appreciated. Your individual commitment to people you've never seen and voices you've never heard will change their lives. One of our programs is Equine Assisted Learning, which integrates equine-human interaction that is guided by a planned learning experience to meet the identified goals or desires of the participant. Working with equines provides opportunities to teach critical life skills such as trust, respect, honesty, and communication. When a rider accomplishes a goal, they say, "I did it." We say to them, "You did it." Tonight, please say, "We did it." Who will donate tonight? If there is another level of giving that appeals to you, please type that in the appropriate area of the donation page. Thank you for all your tremendous generosity. You are continuing to make a positive difference tonight. The donations are coming in. Thank you for those donations. Sean, Elaine, Andrea, Catherine. We would also like to thank Philo Productions for bringing our event to life. These guys have been awesome here. No question went unanswered. No request was denied. They were fantastic. All right, Stephanie, we have wound it down to this point. Tell us about the online auction. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your donations.
Thank you, everyone. And for anyone donating after the event and just watching the replay, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We know that some of you couldn't join us live tonight, so that's why we gave the opportunity to stream this on YouTube as well, so you can watch it later. Our online auction continues through tomorrow, October 30th at 7 p.m. Make sure to hop on there. There's some virtual experiences, learn Thai cooking from amazing Maha. We've got baking with bubbles. Wait till you see that with Chef Juan in Pflugerville. We have some incredibly handmade pieces from our very own Austin Waldo and the furniture school. So we are so thankful for you guys and for everybody who donated to these. Dover, Austin, hop on there, bid on your favorite items. Handmade cat baskets, dog baskets. Thank you, Kat Scott, for that. There's so much. I can't even name them all right now. So if there's a specific horse that you want to sponsor or a rider scholarship that you'd like to donate to, those are available through the online auction as well. We also want to thank our donors and our sponsors. Everybody has been so incredibly generous, especially during pivoting to this virtual event. So especially our presenting sponsor, National Western Life Insurance Company, Joe Bland Construction for their generous donation and sponsorship of the streaming event, and many others. Amplify Federal Credit Union, Caitlin Admire and Austin Waldo, Dwayne and Mickey Eubanks, and Giant Squid Group. Of course, we are so thankful for Kathy Wagner. She has a handmade quilt in the online auction. Northland Dental Studio with Katie Jackson, who was our guest speaker last year, and Paul and Debbie Troco. Thank you guys so much for your generous support. Also want to thank our incredible Horsepower Planning Committee, again, for all of their amazing work to get this event put on and to make this happen. Now, for a wonderful treat, there's an original song that was written just for HELP and tonight's event. With over 3 decades in music, Steve Poltz did it all and more. With his rockin' countrified folk slices of Americana, he co-wrote Jewel's multi-platinum mega hit, You Were Meant For Me, and went on to play with San Diego's The Rogburns. In the 20 years since his full-length solo debut, One Left Shoe, he blessed the world's ears with 13 solo records spanning the acclaimed 2010 Dream House, and most recently Shine On in 2019. In 2016, he survived a stroke, endured anything in the music country could throw at him, and still performed like 280 days a year. Now in Nashville, Steve recently put out a single called Quarantine Blues. Make sure to check that out. Steve heard about HELP and was happy to write and perform this song for the occasion. So make sure, stay tuned in. It's really awesome. Dance with us and enjoy this special song straight from Steve.
Ah, heck, help. Sometimes you got to scream and yell. Sometimes we all need a little help. Ah, heck, help. Sometimes you got to scream and yell. Sometimes we all need a little help. Horse-empowered learning programs, HELP is the acronym. What's the acronym? I'm glad you asked. An acronym is an abbreviation formed from the initial letters of other words and pronounced as a word, like PIN, personal identification number, and SCUBA, self-contained underwater breathing apparatus, and ASAP, as soon as possible, and AWOL, absent without official leave, and HELP, horse-empowered learning programs. Ah, heck, help. Sometimes you got to scream and yell. Sometimes we all need a little help. We got horses to help you heal your soul. Horses to help you rock and roll. Horses to ride in the sun and rain. Horses to help you stay sane in a world that's sometimes so insane. Ah, heck, help. Sometimes you got to scream and yelp. Sometimes we all need a little help. Let me introduce you to our horses we got. Here goes, are you ready? We got Bubbles and Jake and Misty and Moon. Maybe new arrivals coming soon. And Regal and Rico and donkeys too. Donkeys? Yee-haw! Yee-haw! Jack and Tess? What? Ah, heck. Ah, help. Sometimes you got to scream and yelp. Sometimes we all need a little help. Sing along with me, everybody. Let's go. Ah, heck. Ah, help. Sometimes you got to scream and yelp. Sometimes we all need a little help. Sing it one last time. Come on. Ah, heck. Ah, help. Sometimes you got to scream and yelp. Sometimes we all need a little help. Horse-empowered learning programs help.
Thank you, Steve. What a great gift to help. That's awesome. That may be our new theme song.
I think so.
Thanks, everyone.
So, Bubbles decided to join us back as a ballerina tonight. Thank you to Sky and all the amazing people who put together his Halloween costume for our masquerade. And thank you everyone for those donations that are still coming in. So don't be afraid to click on, put in your custom amount if you need to, and submit to help continue on in 2021. Thank you everyone.
Thank
Good night.
you. Good night.